Welcome to the fall update for the School of the Arts at the Shower Center. Welcome, Katrina.
Thank you.
You're the director of the School of the Arts. Do I have that title correct?
Yeah, education director, but it's pretty much the same
Education
thing.
director.
Yeah.
Very busy job,
It
offering many classes. And there's a whole chart in this brochure that we're
Yes.
holding as far as all the dance that's involved,
Mhm.
which are also involving theater and visual arts as well. And this brochure, rather,
Yeah.
that I'm holding can be found at the Shower Center.
Correct.
And then in areas around our community here in Hartford?
Yeah, I think there are some at the library.
Okay.
But definitely at the Shower Center, and it is available online on our website.
Yes, so for people like me that like it tangible,
Yes.
we can pick these up for free.
Uh-huh.
So starting out with, let's talk about the adult arts that are
Sure.
going to be offered this year, or this
Sure.
fall, rather.
Yeah, so we're trying our adult art club again during the week, during the day, for anyone that is interested in acrylic art and wants some of those instructional classes. So
Yeah.
that's a fun one with Miss Jean Kohlmeyer.
Okay.
So that's coming up. And then we have our wine and art wine and art series. So there's a pumpkin basket, there's paper quilling, we're trying that this time. We've got fall door swag with Black's Flower Shop, and then Carly's coming back again to do wreath making in the winter. So
Okay.
a lot of good things to do with your friends in the evening, have a drink or two, and go home with a really cool piece to display, or make your neighbors jealous. So
So I know that these classes fill up quickly,
Yes.
so I urge our viewers to go online or stop at the Shower Center to get
Yeah.
registered. And all the supplies are included,
That's
plus
right.
that glass of wine if you choose to
Yeah.
have that, or soda. And sometimes they've had to add a class. That isn't always the
Right.
case if the instructor's not available, but just want to let our viewers know that.
Yes, yeah, and we did try to plan extra classes this time for those more popular classes, so there should be enough room without, everything that's in here should be what we have available. But yeah, there is, if it fills up really, really fast, we do try to accommodate for that want and desire.
Fantastic. You also offer family visual arts, so that would be your child or someone's child, and you come
Yeah.
and do some creative art.
Right. So we tried that this summer with the You and Me series, and we're trying to get in this fall again with the paper quilling, a very simple paper quilling with some fish, kind of aquarium scene. It's kind of fun. We're trying paracord weaving, so you'll make a belt and a bracelet. So a lot of scouts do that during the summer, and it's kind of fun, a useful craft.
Yes.
And then we also are doing a canvas swap, and this is really fun. Have you ever heard of a canvas swap?
No.
Okay, so imagine you have a canvas and I have a canvas.
All right.
All right, you get instruction like, okay, we're gonna paint a backdrop, and we both do that, pick whatever colors you want, and after 5 minutes, we swap canvases, and then you add to mine and I add to yours, and we don't share what we're doing until you see it next. And then you keep doing that for an hour, and you get these really unique, fun pieces, and it's so enjoyable, and it's a great social thing. So we're doing that this fall.
That
It should be a
sounds
lot of fun.
Yeah. And that canvas swap is Wednesday, November 13th from 5 to 7.
Yeah.
And I see that this is actually going to be in the rehearsal hall versus the upstairs
Yeah,
gallery.
so our You and Me classes we have in the rehearsal hall because those are paired with popcorn and soda, and so we've got those things down there left over from our courtyard series, and it's a lot more relaxed atmosphere than like the art gallery. It's a little more kid friendly.
And what a memorable piece of artwork if you are
Right.
doing that with a family friend
Yeah.
or just somebody super close to you.
And they'll all be
have that.
different.
Yes, absolutely. I like that. That's fantastic.
No experience needed.
Right. And a lot of these are aged 8 to 17. There's a couple that are 10 to 17.
Yeah, just because it's a little bit more intricate and it may be a little frustrating for those younger kids.
Okay.
But yeah, we do try to have a lot of options for a wide variety of ages.
Okay.
So,
And moving into dance, again, it's a very comprehensive schedule.
Yes.
But I'm going to talk about the happy hour dance from 6:30 to 8.
yeah, and that's a lot of fun. It's an adult dance class. There are different ballroom styles, and again, we pair those styles with a drink, so you get a free beverage, and there's
Fun.
usually a specialty drink. So we've got the Rumba and Rum Runner
Okay.
coming up in September, salsa and sangria. in October, and that one's going to be special because we have a traveling performer group, Ballets with a Twist, and they are going to be giving a special introduction for that class. So it's kind of an extra workshop for that. And then there's Mambo and Mule in November, and Foxtrot and Flirtini in December. So there's a lot of really fun things. You don't need a partner for those classes. If you come alone, we will find someone to dance with you.
Okay.
But it's definitely something that you can bring along, 1 or 2 or 3 or 8 friends or whatever.
Oh, wow,
and
fantastic.
have a fun time.
And that's up in Pikes Peak.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful. I noticed a couple new things here. This competition Irish dance.
Yes.
And that's partnering with the Milwaukee Irish Dance Studio. That's exciting.
Yeah, so we've had interest from our dance students for quite a few years that they would like to help getting into that competition Irish dance. And so this is an opportunity for them to either prepare as a soloist or as a Kelly group. I am really bad at that pronunciation, but that's a 4 dancer group that performs together in the competitions. And so so we're offering those this fall and seeing where they go. And we have had some interest, so I'm excited to see, how that continues to grow.
That's fantastic. And it's from 4:30 to 5:30 for those that are finishing school and they got to quick go do their sport. They can still make that time to get down here to start to do competitive dance, which is really an exciting thing for
and it's
everyone.
quite an affordable option where instead of having to travel to Milwaukee to another studio, this is something that is offered locally, but we can do it through that studio for the qualifications for the competition.
That's exciting. I'm sure that will fill up fast.
Yeah.
The other new item that you have in this brochure and offering to people is on-the-spot improv.
Yes, and so that will be a lot of fun. The last 4 years during the summer, we've had an on-the-spot improv camp, and it's been so popular, and the kids have had so much fun, and just over 2 weeks, and so we are starting an improv troupe this fall, and so students will come and do that, and then at the end of that session, they'll put on a little performance for their families. So it's a lot of fun for kids to, learn those that quick speaking, things that I can't do right now, obviously. But that way, to think on the spot and be able to react and, test their humor and stuff like that.
And that helps them when they are starting to audition for the theater companies that are coming into the Shower Center.
Yeah.
Missoula was a big one. I know we talked about that last time. But this improv troupe is for ages 12 to 18. And the musical this year that's been chosen is Disney Aladdin Jr.
That's right.
And we're going to talk about that now because of the auditions in October.
Right. So we are doing our Rising Star Productions. We've been doing this for 10 years. An in-house youth theater. So we're doing Aladdin Jr. this year. Auditions are October 19th. But we really want people to pre-register so we can get them signed up for a half-hour slot. It's not going to be the whole time for that audition. And then there's some materials that we can get to them ahead of time if they feel they want to be more prepared than just walking in, without having any idea what's going on. So, pre-registration is definitely requested, just so they're prepared and we're prepared for them.
And as always, there's 2 different audition times for ages 7 to 11 and then ages 12 to 18.
Right. So we have it split between the morning or the afternoon. And then we also, if any of the students are interested in the tech crew, it's a good time for them to come and introduce themselves, but they won't be required to audition, so to say, just kind of a meet and greet time for them as well.
And that's a really important, integral part of any production.
Yeah.
That you've got a really good tech crew and you have enough people for that.
Yeah.
That's really important.
Yeah, we've had a good group of students the last few years. A few of them graduated last year, so I'm always looking for more.
Okay, good.
But yeah, it's a lot of fun, especially if you're a little nervous about being on stage, but you want to see what's going on. Tech crew is a good, stepping stone for that if you're nervous about those things.
And for registering for any of the classes, there can be a family break discount. Is that something that's still being offered?
Yeah, so we have our multi-sibling or multi-class discount. So if you register multiple students at once or multiple classes at once, there is a 10% discount on those additional classes. So you pay the full price in that first one, and then you get that 10% off every class after that.
Fantastic.
So,
Well, I appreciate you coming in and offering this information.
Yeah.
Again, we're just giving a little snippet
I
of
know.
this very comprehensive
I know, I want to
brochure.
talk about all of it.
Yes, I know. And I'm going to have you back before the
Yes.
holiday season because there's a lot being offered
Yes.
then also.
Yes.
But I appreciate you coming in for this important audition information and sign-up information.
Yes, thanks for having me.
You're welcome. And to our viewers, as always, thank you for watching.